If I was a dummy, where would I be? What the? I just got trolled. Why do you suppose 4 trolls? What? This is darn. Oh, yes, it's find the troll. Is it even on my list? Do I even see the troll gubby? There is a troll gubby. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, yes. Guess we'll be glad to turn again. So apples taste. That's a dedicated place on me. Got him. Aw, man. You were good. But not good enough. Okay, I'm moving. Ah. For what? Yeah, for what? A movie?
There's gonna be one character turned into gold the next episode of Indie Cross? Come on, man, you already broke my heart when the beheaded and Knight got petrified. What more do you want from me? Okay, let's discuss who we think it's gonna be. I would be surprised if it was Shovel Knight, Frisk, or V1 because Shovel Knight is the poster boy of this whole thing. Frisk is, well, Frisk. And V1 just got introduced. To be fair though, he's probably not going to show up in the next episode anyway. So I think it'll either be Nico or Cuphead. Nico, because I've seen a ton of people point out that the one specifically in this post is an uppercase letter, possibly hinting at Nico's game One Shot. Or I think it's going to be Cuphead because they both went to the same universe and this could be some reverse psychology. And right when we think Nico is going to get petrified, Cuphead's going to come in and take the blow. But tell me who you think it's going to be in the comments.
What kind is that?
Pills.
There's gonna be one character turned into gold the next episode of Indie Cross? Come on, man, you already broke my heart when the beheaded and Knight got petrified. What more do you want from me? Okay, let's discuss who we think it's gonna be. I would be surprised if it was Shovel Knight, Frisk, or V1 because Shovel Knight is the poster boy of this whole thing. Frisk is, well, Frisk. And V1 just got introduced. To be fair though, he's probably not going to show up in the next episode anyway. So I think it'll either be Nico or Cuphead. Nico, because I've seen a ton of people point out that the one specifically in this post has an uppercase letter, possibly hinting at Nico's game One Shot. Or I think it's going to be Cuphead because they both went to the same universe and this could be some reverse psychology. And right when we think Nico is going to get petrified, Cuphead's going to come in and take the blow. But
everybody thinks we're dating, cause it's been my weekends hanging out of house. She's a part of the dream team.
Snacks, never heard of that. Let's try it. Is everything in here good? We gotta Arrow, bumps in the road. A berry. Arrow, bumps in the road. A berry. No. It says, I, Ranger, have joined your party. Yay! Oh, bumps in the road. This note says, by the way, if I wanted the road dead, the road would be dead. That's like the Ranger. Arrow, bumps in the road. A berry.
This is how much.
Why would you give a knife to a child?
Frisk felt unsafe.
Now I feel unsafe.
Would you like a knife?
Why would you give a knife to a child?
We're on first to shoot now. Okay, let's see what's correct. You're stupid, man.
Why the hell does school start so early? Like, who the fuck actually thought?
Yeah, let's have kids wake up at 6 a.m. just to sit in a freezing classroom half asleep. It's literally still dark outside. The sun's not even awake. But somehow I'm supposed to be. And don't even get me started on waking up to that ugly ass alarm.
That sound has trauma attached to it. First thought.
Okay, Motion, can you explain this one to me? So over here, we have 4 different sets of tracks. Natalie, lock in! As I was saying, there's 4 sets of tracks. Each one is going to be increasing in speed, but they are so messed up, and I don't understand how they're faster than just basic travel. I'm going to have my assistant, Natalie, hop into this minecart here and travel this distance. It took her 5 seconds to get all the way down there on just 5 powered rails and then regular rails. Now down here, we have nothing but a full strip of powered rails. The only difference between these two is 1 second. And then we have this. It doesn't even connect, yet somehow it takes 2 seconds. But then don't even get me started on this one. It takes 1.
This is my girl take plushie Dobby, and he's actually been coming up with an evil plan. So I was just going for a walk with Bobby until we actually realized he had an evil plan.
I have now realized I'm the only tagged one. I could tag all of the others. Ha 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 ha.
And from this, Bobby got really scared. So he went to confront Dobby, but it was too late. Dobby was right beside Bobby.
Please don't do this, Dobby. Let's make a deal. If we hit 2,000 likes and subscribers off this video, I won't tag them.
What's your I did not see that one coming story? My grandpa got pretty drunk one night and out of nowhere started opening up to me about the time he landed on Omaha Beach on D-Day. He started by telling me that when they arrived on the beach, the door jammed and only opened halfway, exposing the soldiers without letting them out. Immediately, machine guns turned on the exposed landing craft and wiped out almost every soldier on board. My grandpa, however, went up and over the side with two pals, and they successfully made it into the surf. At this point, while retelling the story, he teared up. He said that he and his friends made it up the beach and managed to take cover. But that's when a mortar shell my granddad will never forget hit 10 meters away from them. It almost knocked him out, but when he recovered from the shock, he realized that both his friends had been seriously hit. One was still alive, but was literally in two. The other one, his best friend, was also still alive, but had no jaw and no limbs. At this point, machine gun fire was heavy, so my grandpa had to just sit there and watch as his two pals experienced such a passing. He was crying uncontrollably to me at this point, and all I could do was hug him. What's your, I did not see that one.
How did doing absolutely nothing still get you in trouble? I was just chilling in my car outside a gas station, listening to music, when out of nowhere, two guys burst out of a store, arms full of stolen items, and right behind them, the gas station employee, screaming. I was just sitting there confused, watching this unfold like it was a movie until I realized something. They were running directly toward my car. Oh, for half a second I thought, no way. They were looking at my car like it was about to be their great escape vehicle. I was already mentally preparing to explain to the cops why I had two criminals in my backseat, but at the last second, they veered off, sprinted into the parking lot, and disappeared. Cops are getting called. Employee is freely out, freaking out, chaos. And then, I turn and see the gas station employee furiously knocking on my window. I roll it, expecting him to ask if I saw anything. Nope, this guy was convinced I was the getaway driver. Get out of the car. Excuse me? Officers, this guy was part of it. Bro, they didn't even get in my car. The cops pull up, and now I have two police staring me down. One of them tells me to step out of the vehicle. The other one is literally reaching for handcuffs. What, hello? I start frantically explaining everything. How I was just sitting there. How I had no clue those guys were. How I was literally listening to music and minding my own business. One cop finally nods, looks at the employee, and goes, "Sir, do you have any proof he was involved?" The employee squints at me for a second. Then, in the weakest voice possible, he just goes, "No." I was finally free to go, but it wasn't over, because the next time I went to that gas station, the second I stepped inside, you, get out! I was permanently banned because I was parked at a gas station. How did doing
Wait. Yeah! The reality!
What's the most insane thing a customer has ever tried to pull at your workplace? I manage a small electronics repair shop. We fix phones, laptops, tablets, nothing fancy, but we're good at what we do. Last March, this guy comes in with an absolutely destroyed iPhone 14 Pro. I mean destroyed. Screen shattered, back glass gone, frame bent, looked like it had been run over. He sets it on the counter real gentle, like it might explode. I need this fixed today, he says. Whatever it costs. I examine it, tell him it needs a complete rebuild, new screen, new housing, new battery, probably new everything. We're talking $800 minimum. It might not even be worth it. He doesn't blink. Do it. Red flag number one. Nobody pays $800 to fix a phone without asking about data recovery first. But hey, customer's always right. I tell him it'll take at least 3 days. He gets agitated. I'll pay extra for today. Offers me $200 rush fee on top of the repair cost. Now I'm really suspicious, but my technician Luke says he can probably do it if he works through lunch. We take the phone. 3 hours later, Luke calls me to the back. Boss, you need to see this. The phone's internals are wrong. It's got iPhone 14 Pro casing, but the motherboard is from a 13. Serial numbers don't match. The camera module is aftermarket. This is a Frankenstein phone. Parts from at least 3 different devices. That's when I check our records. We'd repaired an iPhone 14 Pro with this exact serial number 2 weeks ago. Different customer name. A young woman named Sandy Crenshaw. She'd had us replace her screen after dropping it. I pull up her invoice. Compare the IMEI. Perfect match. I call the guy, tell him there's a complication, and he needs to come back. He shows up within 10 minutes. Way faster than normal for a Saturday afternoon. Walks in, looking nervous. Asking if we'd fixed it yet. Almost done, I lie. Just need to verify something for warranty purposes. This is your phone, right? Of course. And you're the original owner. He hesitates. Yeah, bought it last year. From which store? The Apple store. Downtown, I nod. Pretend to type something. Great. And you've never had it repaired before? Never. That's weird, I say, turning my monitor toward him. Because we have a record of repairing this exact phone 2 weeks ago. For Sandy Crenshaw. His face changes. Must be a mistake. Different phone. Same serial number. Same IMEI. Same scratch pattern on the camera lens that we documented. I pull up the photos we always take. Want to explain? He starts backing toward the door. You know what? Forget it. I'll go somewhere else. Hang on, I say. Luke, can you bring out the phone? Luke comes out holding the partially disassembled phone. The guy sees it and goes pale. That's when he breaks. Look, it's not what you think. Sandy's my ex-girlfriend. She broke up with me last month and blocked me everywhere. I just wanted to see if she was dating someone new. I swear I wasn't going to do anything bad with it. So you stole her phone? No. I mean, I had her passcode from when we were together. I went to her gym when I knew she'd be in yoga class. Took it from her locker, dropped it in the parking lot to destroy it, then brought it here. I figured if you fixed it, I could check her messages before returning it. I'm stunned by the confession. You destroyed a $1,200 phone to spy on your ex? He's panicking now. I'll pay for everything. Just please don't call the cops. I'll pay double. Triple, Luke says from behind me. I hadn't told him to say that, but I like where his head's at. Fine, triple. Just fix it and give it back. I shake my head. Here's what's actually going to happen. You're going to pay for the repairs at cost, not triple. Then you're going to wait here while I call Sandy and explain everything. If she wants to press charges, that's her choice. He tries to run. Luke steps in front of the door. He's 6 feet 4 inches and lifts weights. The guy sits back down. I call Sandy. She's confused at first, then furious. Turns out this isn't the first stalking incident. She'd already filed 2 restraining orders that he'd violated. She tells me to call the police immediately. While we wait for the cops, the guy tries everything. Offers me $5,000 cash to let him go. Claims he's a lawyer and will sue us. Says he knows people who will shut down our shop. Then he starts crying, saying he just loves her so much. What's the most...
No, I am. Alright, that's it. I had enough
Alright, what now? Oh, you said so.
Hey, wait. Sorry, we can talk about this. Wait.
Oh, we can get out there in sunshine. useless idiot.
Moral just gave us new info on Indie Cross Episode 3. To start, the length of Episode 3 will officially be around 20 minutes long, and after the 45-minute movie we just got for Episode 2, I'd say that's incredibly fair. The next topic of info is that it'll focus on 2 groups of people and introduce 1 new character for each group. Most likely it'll be 2 of the 3 groups who went through portals, and this does line up with the past info of Frisk probably not being in Episode 3, which also unfortunately means V1 is probably not going to show up until Episode 4 or 5, despite his post-credit scene. And finally, no release date has been planned because he doesn't want to promise anything yet, so this could be as early into production.
Oh. And they kind of happen. I'm bored. Go back and again. I haven't seen. What does that usually mean? What is it they see? Half a year ago, when I first started streaming. Probably not heavy enough. Oh, that's a moon. Oh wow, on it instead. Wait, it's my phone secret. Oh my god. How many fruits is there? Oh, that's something I don't see all day. This is... Oh, fun. How many beanstalk is there? Sausage, sausage, Christmas. Let's return that. You're watching this civilians status. It's not close to possible. Really. This goes. Let me check to see. Is This is not my usual fault. It's not. Oh, why am I lagging? Why was I lagging? Oh, I'm not going on my lag. It's so 200 ping. This thing's literally running at 200 ping. Oh, that's the sneakiest disco ever. Wait, am I disco great? That's the biggest move I thought. Shit, it's like grinding a bit. My average is 276, but my target's 50. Oh god, 300. Not my territory usually. You can try a lot, but things just don't work out in the end. Hello. 24 is which 20? I've got so mixed up these days. It's a bit too mixed up, actually. What things just mix me up? Get a shop for that or something? Oh my god. What's the like of that? Please don't be a lot. Oh shoot. 500? $3,000! Not my normal amount. There's a shocked phone, I think? Pollinated too. Actually, it was the opposite. It's pollinated shocked. No, should I get off? You probably don't want to hear me yapping, don't you? I'll be quiet for a bit. No, I don't understand. Very sure. Alright. That's possible. Oh, yes. Not bad. Oh. I would say one thing or just simple. I don't listen to music usually. But this is weird. I don't know why this is weird. Oh, we already talked about this for. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. How many usually start playing music is sad? Mad? What's in your Discord? I mean, I don't collect the one time I need them, they're not even in stock. I should stop music. I should stop music. I should stop music. Sigh.
Parental truth from Little Caesars.
Just gotta listen to me. Without reading the tanks and having. Everything just. What even is it to get anything?
Roblox.
Hey, I didn't go live. That's the funny part. What the? I just focus on neighborhoods. I'm a guest of Roblox. Oh, it's really hard. Well, not you. Here, more like tea. So random. Vessels are useless. I beat it purple and green 5 times. Red and blue with 9. So I said right hand. It's beating the right hand one up. Purple. 3.5. 8. And we got into 13, 9, 7, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 7, 5, 5, 4, 3. You're telling me that I've killed, especially 2 of these. 12, 52, 15, 8, 39, 73, 12, 62, 6, 20, 5, 3, 33, 10, 19. Wait, no, I think that's 3. Told you, that's it. What? I'm seeing this. Yeah. You got me thinking too. No. You already got me.
Reading snacks from Pakistan. Universal Health sends me a box of snacks from a different country every month. This month we have.
I never got shoes.
Did you know that Jenny, the voice actor from Cable in Indie Cross, gave Moro some weird lines that even made Moro confused?
Machine, I will wait. Shovel Knight. What in the great heaven? Oh my god, is that?
Did you know that Jenny, the voice actor from Cable in Indie Cross, gave Moro some weird lines that even made Moro confused?
Machine, I will wait. Shovel Knight. What in the great heaven? Oh my god, is that?
Did you know?
This is how my dog started traveling.
If you're ever thinking about buying a TV off Temu, don't do it, because I just bought this one and I was super excited because it was only $30 until it arrived and I realized it wasn't an actual TV. It's a Wendy's menu screen. I was trying to watch the Lakers game on it, but instead I'm stuck staring at the breakfast baconator. Okay, that actually sounds kind of good, but still, if you're ever thinking.
This owner wanted to see what his dog would do if he cut the treat into one big piece and a small one. The dog grabs the big one, but instead of eating it, he brings it over to his little pig friend, gently pats him on the head, and then comes back for his share, showing that he puts others before himself. And if this moment made you smile, like and subscribe, and comment a heart if you love puppies. This...
Boom! There goes your tower. Watch it crumble. Feel the power. Harry Tinkle's in the game. No escape. Time to face your fate. There's no debate.
Why do firefighters always do this wiggle movement? You might think they're just dancing, but the reason is actually more important than you think. Because all firefighters have a device on them which detects their movement, and if they stop moving for more than 30 seconds, it sounds an alarm, which is meant for emergencies in case they ever go unconscious while fighting fires, having to constantly wiggle to shut the alarm off. Why do firefighters...
I've learned.
Why did all the cool
coolest things happen whenever you missed a day of school. Because one time, I was super sick, so I didn't want to go to school. And I sent a picture to my friends of me laying in bed at like 10 a.m. and said, haha, you guys have to go to school while I'm playing video games. But I was not prepared for what my friend's response was going to be, because he replied by sending me a selfie of him with Shaq inside our classroom. So I responded and was like, please tell me why Shaq is standing inside my math class right now. And he said apparently our school had the best grades in the state or something. So Shaq came to congratulate us, and they had a bunch of free food and everything. Like, I had good grades too. I deserved to see Shaq. So the next day when I show up to school, I'm like, okay, well, maybe they'll have something really cool today also. But no, the first moment I walk into class, the teacher goes, I'll continue with the story, but wait, quick. Which would you... Chico, where did Dora go? Dora?
Dora is right here.
For Eva.
Students, what's the most epic way your class has ever gotten revenge on a substitute teacher? We had this substitute teacher, Mr. Henderson, who thought he was running a military academy instead of teaching 10th grade English. The second he walked in, he started barking orders. No talking, no phones, no water bottles on desks. If I hear one sound, you get detention. Our regular teacher was super chill and made learning fun. This guy was the complete opposite. The breaking point came when he confiscated Sarah's inhaler, claiming it was contraband. When she explained she had asthma, he said, no excuses. You can get it back after class. During lunch, our class president, Jake, came up with a plan. He keeps talking about order and discipline. Let's give him exactly that. At exactly 2:15 p.m., we all followed his instructions to the letter, but in the most ridiculous way possible. When we returned from lunch, Mr. Henderson was writing on the board. At 2:15, Jake raised his hand. Sir, you said no talking. Does that include asking permission to breathe? Mr. Henderson turned around, confused. What? Well, breathing makes noise. Should I hold my breath until class ends? Before he could answer, Emma raised her hand. Sir, you said no movement. Is blinking allowed? My eyelids are moving. Then Tyler. Mr. Henderson, you said absolute silence, but my stomach is growling. Should I leave? Mr. Henderson was getting flustered. Just sit quietly and read chapter 12. That's when the real fun began. We opened our books with exaggerated slowness, making pages sound like thunder. Every page turn was deliberate and loud. Then Mia raised her hand. Sir, the book says to discuss themes with classmates, but you said no talking. Should I discuss them with myself? In your head, he snapped. But sir, thinking makes noise in my brain. That's still sound. Mr. Henderson was turning red. Fine. Everyone just read silently. So we did. But we read with lips moving dramatically, making exaggerated facial expressions and gasping at surprising plot development. After 20 minutes of this, Mr. Henderson cracked. What is wrong with you people? Jake stood up slowly. Sir, you wanted order and discipline. We're following every rule exactly as you stated. This is ridiculous. Emma delivered the final blow. Mr. Henderson, you're shouting. Didn't you say no loud noises? The room went silent. Mr. Henderson stared at us, realizing he'd been caught in his own trap. He walked to his desk and didn't say another word for the remaining 15 minutes. When the bell rang, Sarah walked up. Can I have my inhaler back? He handed it to her without making eye contact. The next day, Mrs. Garcia was back. She asked Jake what happened with the substitute. Oh, we just followed his rules very carefully, Jake said innocently. She smiled. I heard Mr. Henderson requested to never be assigned to our class again. Really? We thought he liked order and discipline. Sometimes the best way to deal with unreasonable authority is to be unreasonably reasonable. We found out later that Mr. Henderson told the principal our class was too cooperative, and he couldn't handle that level of compliance. Best teacher evaluation ever. Students followed directions too well. Students, what's the most epic way your class...
So, last week...
A husband is at home watching a football game when his wife interrupts. Honey, could you fix the light in the hallway? It's been flickering for weeks now. He looks at her and says angrily, do I look like an electrician? The wife then said, well then, could you fix the fridge door? It won't close right. To which he replied, fix the fridge door? Do I look like a repairman to you? Fine, she says. Then could you at least fix the steps to the front door? They're about to break. Fix the steps? Do I look like a carpenter? The husband then angrily went out the house. After wondering for a few hours, he felt guilty and decided to go back home. As he walks into the house, he notices the steps are already fixed. As he enters the house, he sees the hall light is working. As he goes to get a beer, he notices the fridge door is fixed. Honey, how'd this all get fixed? He asked. The wife said, well, when you left, I sat outside and cried. Just then, a nice young man asked me what was wrong, and I told him. He offered to do all the repairs, and all I had to do was either sleep with him or bake him a cake. The husband asked, so what kind of cake did you bake him? She replied, do I look like a baker to you? A husband is... I just got a call from a number I didn't recognize, so I didn't answer it at first, but then they left a voicemail saying, hello? Is this Tyler Vitelli? So since they knew my name, I called them back, and once again, they go, hi, Tyler Vitelli? And I say, yes, that's me, but then I got absolutely shocked because they go, hi, Tyler, I'm Catherine. Do you know anyone by the name of John? I'm not going to say his last name, but I did know this person. The John she was referring to is my friend, so I was like, yeah, I know John, why? Then she told me that he put me down as a reference for a job he's applying to. So the lady asks if John has ever worked for me, and even though he definitely hasn't, I'm always going to try to help my homies out, so I was like, yeah, he did. She goes, great. How was John as an employee? Man, John was the best. Always showed up early, hardest working person I know. My only regret is when he decided to leave us. Was any of this true? Absolutely not. I actually don't think John has ever had a job a day in his life. But still, that ain't gonna stop me from trying to help. John, if
Howard.
I'm in debt. Why did you guys just randomly take $500 from my account?
You violated the HOA rules.
Which rule?
I would tell you if you read the HOA rules.
I did read it. Just tell me, what did I do to get a $500 fine?
You mean what you didn't do? That lawns need to be trimmed at least once a week, and the grass can't be over 4 inches in height.
Okay, so?
Your grass is currently sitting at 4.3 inches. Therefore, you received a penalty.
0.3 inches? Are you f***ing serious? That's literally nothing.
To some of us, that's a lot.
How did you even know it was a third of an inch over 4?
I see your lawn every day when I walk by, but today my dog tripped over the grass and almost broke his neck.
Can you let me off this once?
Nuh-uh. If I let you slide, no one will trim their lawn. If you had trimmed yours, you wouldn't be fined.
But my wife's currently pregnant. I can't be in debt for 0.3 inches.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm mowing my lawn.
At 2 a.m.?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
I have work in the morning. I can't sleep.
You said trim the lawn, right?
The rule specifically says no lawn care after 8 p.m.
Last time I checked, 2 a.m. comes before 8 p.m.
I will fix this flaw at the next HOA meeting.
Oh, also, your dog tripped accidentally on my grass again.
Is he okay?
I think he's looking for brain cells. I can tell he didn't find any. I'm in debt. Why did you guys just randomly take $500 from my account?
You violated the HOA rules.
Which rule?
I would tell you if you read the HOA rules.
I did read it. Just tell me, what did I do to get a $500 fine?
You mean what you didn't do? That lawns need to be trimmed at least once a week, and the grass can't be over 4 inches in height.
Okay, so?
Your grass is currently sitting at 4.3 inches. Therefore, you received a penalty.
0.3 inches? Are you f***ing serious? That's literally nothing.
To some of us, that's a lot.
How did you even know it was a third of an inch over 4?
I see your lawn every day when I walk by, but today my dog tripped over the grass and almost broke his neck.
Can you let me off this once?
Nuh-uh. If I let you slide, no one will trim their lawn. If you had trimmed yours, you wouldn't be fined.
But my wife's currently pregnant. I can't be in debt for 0.3 inches.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm mowing my lawn.
At 2 a.m.?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
I have work in the morning. I can't sleep.
You said trim the lawn, right?
The rule specifically says no lawn care after 8 p.m.
Last time I checked, 2 a.m. comes before 8 p.m.
I will fix this flaw at the next HOA meeting.
Oh, also, your dog tripped accidentally on my grass again.
Is he okay?
I think he's looking for brain cells. I can tell you didn't find any at your house, huh? I'm in.
Starting at $399.99. Some say.
I see you. 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 He'd rather die. I see you. In the last Blacktails video, I killed that guy, then I killed that guy, then I killed that guy, then I killed her, and now we're on Demo 4. Reunite with Schwartz. Don't mind if I do. Alright, he's at the HQ base. Oh, you're back already. Who's talking? Come quickly. We have much to discuss. Where is it? There you are. So, it was right. Interesting. Perhaps things are falling into place after all. What do you think of that? Well, let's not have you worry about that. You've grown so much in such a short period of time. That's the true power of temporary robots and employees like yourself. But now things are a little different. I spoke to the remaining They've been holding strong. We can use this time to do something special. Uncover the secrets of fire. It's the only sword without a guardian. And honestly, I haven't seen it myself. The legend has it. It's on the right side. An ancient temple in the deserts. There's a small town nearby the temple too. I hate deserts. They're so boring and plain. Perhaps you can visit and find people to help. Make your own little discovery team. If there's anyone I can depend on finding, it's you, my wonderful temporary employee. I'll update you on the Guardians after. I'm sure they'll need your help sooner or later. Now, put your thinking cap on. We've got a score of the ancients to find. To get to the desert, head to Bisville. From there, head north. There's a big arrow sign, you can't miss it. Try talking to some of the fishermen there for a ride. They love desert fish this time of year. Wait, what? Good luck out there. My uncover the ancient secrets of the firebrand for Builderman. What did Builderman ever do to me except for try to take my job away? Yo, I'm gonna find a fisherman at the docks. That guy looks sketch. I'm gonna talk. Need help? What? You don't need help? Help yourself. Man, fish fishermen at the docks. They like to find fish in the desert. That's a sand snowman. That's pretty cool. All right, I need to find a fisherman here. Is that a dead kid out there? Oh my! I can get you swim. Hey, all right. See you later, dude. Hey, buddy, I think your brother's dead over there. Where's a fisherman? Oh wait, fisherman? None of you guys look like fishermans. What happened here? Someone should help them up. Not me though. Lol, idiot fell. Yeah, someone should help this guy out. Not me though. Oh, look at you. This place sucks. Hey, can I get some help? Yeah, what's up, Slippery Joe? No? Great. Sorry. Alright, I'm looking. Oh, whoa, this is something you talk to, Mr. Tentacles. I used to park in the handicap spot, but then I got towed once. I don't want to do that again. I don't get it. What's the joke? Someone in the comments explain that Tentacles joke. I don't get it. Fisherman. Yeah, look over here in the sail. That's where they'd see eventually doesn't mean. Vermilion? Hello there. Welcome to Do the Title. Master levels are special remixes of previous levels that you can access in your game after you complete the campaign. It's the same map, sure, but there are new enemies, new power-ups, and new spins on encounters that make it all feel new, but with the same arenas. So now take that, and now apply it to the whole campaign. I've downloaded a mod that does this for all 13 levels of the base campaign in a row, with enemy reworks, equipment reworks, full progression, new power-ups, and memes. Plenty of memes. So many changes, in fact, that there is a tutorial that comes with this mod, so that you understand everything. I, of course, did not even open it. Being a 100% speedrunner of this game, I'm familiar with every detail and curious what exactly they changed in each encounter, what new secrets lie ahead, and how I can break the levels in a way the modder did not intend. So, I select the Nightmare difficulty so the YouTube comments don't get mad at me for being a filthy casual, and I begin. Loading into Hellhunter, I realize immediately that all unskippable cutscenes have been skipped. Thanks, Kaiser. One thing that I did not notice for a while is that the mod starts you out with your full equipment, dash power-up, blood punch, and the hammer. The mod balances the hammer by having it charge exclusively by destroying weak points and killing things with blood punch. I especially like it incentivizing blood punch usage because I never used the ability once casually. Oh yeah, this game's about combat. Let's get to the encounters. It's not okay. Don't stop. It's just okay. And there's a marauder in the first encounter. Okay, I know what I'm in. I know what I'm in for. Yep, that's second boss of the game in the first encounter. It's that type of lot. But don't worry, the first boss of the game is in the second encounter, so it all evens out. Overall, encounters have much harder details. The first level alone introduces you to every demon in the base game. Normally, you have to wait for the last 4 missions of the game to see them all. Speaking of secrets, I found this one that spawns in a cue ball. Is it literally just a cue ball? Oh, you hit the targeted cue ball spawner. And now, speedrunner brain kicks in. This game has a cap of how many AI entities it can have at once. I immediately go to break the game by reaching the spawn cap and see if I can bypass fighting the rest of the level. I had to do it. Has anyone been keeping track? Has anyone been counting along? Oh. We're at spawn limit, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see what happens. Hold on, we gotta get started. Might see a little resistance coming up here.
What resistance?
Yep, there's nothing in here. I feel like there definitely should be things in here. Alright. We got to an orange wall, people. It's no longer possible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried. But they put in a barrier. What am I supposed to do? But loading the checkpoint, I'm able to despawn the QBs and actually do this arena.
But this mod has a nice feature installed from the DLC, escalation encounters. Now normally, after a really difficult encounter is done, you have an option to do an extra super duper hard encounter for an upgrade. And well, yes please. I don't have enough for precision bolt. Is that it? Oh, let's go! Did it! Oh, what did I get? Good job for beating it. Way to go. Way to go, Strimmer. You did it. And then we get to end the level on a bunny. So this wasn't supposed to happen. Yes. Nice. All damage. Okay, a bunch of rounds.
And the house with the power the crash begins.
Say this is not the modder's fault. That is a Doom Eternal problem. One thing to note is that this mod takes out the Fortress of Doom sections for 90% of the game. We no longer have to learn about upgrades and our home base in between missions. Thank God. And in the second level, it's more of the first. Luckily, continuing to ramp up the difficulty, every extra demon from the DLCs is also introduced in this level. That stomach was like the sun I was blind in. I thought that was a message from God. That was stomach coming after me. And luckily for me, I had a few people in my chat who have played this mod before, and they helped me. Can you point out my secrets? This is the classic chat message. Can we point out the secrets? Of course I missed the secret. I get you. It just applauded me for punching an ass. Is that what it comes to? Is that what this game's about? And also hindered me. That is definitely a secret. Oh, I take damage. What did I pick up? It was like a little green ball. Anybody in chat know what that does? You can walk in lava now. That was the power up. You fucking liar. Trying to kill people, aren't you? And there isn't too much interesting happening. I mean, it's just a lot, and I mean a lot of enemies and fun combat encounters. But hey, you're here for the highlights. If you want to see all these combat encounters in detail, you can skip through my 12 hours of footage on my VOD channel. So, moving on to the next level, where an interesting thing happens. They ran out of enemies to introduce, so the modder made one of their own, a red specter. This possesses enemies, so they have to deal more damage. Kind of functions as a ghost, and if you kill the demon it possesses, it just possesses another one until you finish the entire encounter. And here is where the memes start. 50 marauders, I have a trap to deal with. Oh, yeah, like I said, there's just a bunch of marauders coming after me now, huh? That's why we don't patch in speedruns. I just copied and pasted it 7 times. Oh, wait. You just jumped down? Hello. I kind of don't want to disturb them. They seem to be having a gay old time. Oh.
Wow. They did it actually.
Oh. That's a game crash. That happens when you mod this game to oblivion. This operation's not valid. Okay. Literally, me trying to force close the game was crashing the game, people. And then a lot of combat would be done until we get to the Revenant section, where we possess a rocket demon to get back our super shotgun. However, this mod made us instead possess a marauder. Oh, I'm a marauder. Let's go. I love battle mode. Don't you love battle mode? Oh, the boss arena isn't over, but there is an escalation coming. We enter the arena ourselves and deal with the same encounter. I am the Covenant. In this one, it's super fun. Okay, I had shot that rocket. It's known as the greatest of all time. Keep standing them together. I really. Oh, wait. I have all three abilities at once. I think I'm a little overpowered now. I just wanted to do that because it gave me the option. I should have grabbed them one at a time, honestly. But, unfortunately, this is the last one you'll see in this playthrough, because I am so smooth-brained, I never found any more. And now we get to Doom Hunter Base, where the greatest enemy of the game is my computer. No! The game crashed! This happens sometimes. This happens sometimes. This drunk, something like that. Okay, it crashed there. Twice in a row, baby. At like the same spot, too. Okay, maybe, let's try killing those guys in a different way. All I had to do was just kill them from somewhat far away, and I was able to continue on. Combat, combat, combat. Also this, the game enough to mod it without, you know... Guys, I found a secret level. Did he just forget to put in a death plane there? And now I'm having an out-of-bounds adventure. And when I get to the lava encounter, they introduce this guy. He has an actual name, but I'm gonna call him the Hellfire Knight. It's a new variant of the Hell Knight. It has way more health than a regular knight, and when it gets to half health, it gets lit on fire. That Hell Knight just ignited.
Before my stream. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, double short one. And say one thing. Goodbye. Wait. Is that actually was that a go? We gotta make another intro. I mostly forgot about that.
Marshall buyers are always hustling to get the best of the best for you on Marshalls.com.
Hate ads. I hate ads.